Brock in hand to jockey Chris McGregor. Number 3, X-Rider, released by Rodstar Holdings Limited, trained by Rod Haynes, ridden by jockey Jim Powell. Number 4, Ms. Nicole C, owned by Barnon Ranches, trained by Ronnie Burrell, ridden by Robert Noda. Number 5, Explosive Brew, owned by Red Diamond Stable, trained by R.K. Red Smith, in hand to Mike Marino. The 6-horse Cheer for Victory, owned by Leonard and Teresa Edelman, trained by George Edelman, ridden by Kathy Milan. Number 7, Cherry Gray, owned by Gerald Wallington of Edmonton, trained by Ira Donald, ridden by jockey Rick Stevens. Rounding at the field, the 8-horse AV Calling, owned by Al Press Red Deer, trained by Stuart Simon, in hand to Brian Bochinski. The field of 8 for the second, running 3.5 furlongs for $3,900. Post times in 7 minutes. They're at the post. And they're off in the first, going 3.5 from the outside. Cheer for Victory under full head of steam's going for the front. Clearly Silver Dental on the inside. Tough Aaron's third between X-Rider. AV Calling moves up. Now 4th. Explosive Brew's 5th. Dropping back in 6th. Now 5th down on the inside. Tough Aaron. X-Rider is 6th. Ms. Nicole C is 7th. Last horse as they round the turn is Cherry Gray. On the head end, clearly Silver slipped through on the inside. AV Calling right alongside. It's those two duking it out. Cheer for Victory is 3rd. Explosive Brew wide off the turn 4th. Tough Aaron a solid 5th, and here they come. Clearly Silver. AV Calling. No one home. Clearly Silver does the job.
Race number 2 in exact order, in the second leg of the win 3. A $3,900 purse, 39 4/5 seconds for 3.5 furlongs. It was Perry Winter's board. Clearly Silver, a long shot winner, paying $20.60, 9, 10, and 5.40. AV Calling, $12.40 and 7.80. Cheer for Victory paid $4.10 to show. The exact order returned $194.
Introducing the field of 8 for the third, number 1, Just a Rush, and on by Kerry Evans, trained by Robin Martins, ridden by Rick Stevens. The 2-horse Motivated, owned by Wild Rose Racing Stable. Ted Ford, trained by Gene White, ridden by jockey Scott Dahl. The 3 will be Lasso, out of the Post Parade, owned by Four Square Stable Limited of Calgary, trained by Gary Hunt, ridden by Jim Powell. Number 4, Into the Fray, owned by R.J. Dawson, Windsong Farms 2, trained by Gail Henry, ridden by jockey Chris McGregor. Number 5, Mark's Heart, owned by Danny Jones. Roger Hermary, trained by Danny Jones, ridden by Mike Marino. The 6 horses, Simcoe, owned by Northern Speed Farms, trained by Red Smith, ridden by Merkles Malvez. The 7 is Sylvie Charge, owned by Danzo Stable, Shirley Hansen. Ron Morrison, Ken Ralston, trained by Roger Hansen, ridden by Ryan Bochinski. Rounding at the field, number 8, Count Mogambo, owned by Con Stable, Daryl Hartley Stable, trained by Daryl Hartley, ridden by Robert Noda. The field of 8 for the third, running 6.5 furlongs for $4,800. They're at the post. And they're off in the third, the final leg of the win 3. Into the Fray is into it early. Mark's Heart is with him. And from the outside rolling, Count Mogambo makes front. Count Mogambo sent hard by 2. Mark's Heart between. Down on the inside, Into the Fray. Widest of all down in front of the grandstand, that's Sylvie Church. Simcoe's back 5th. Just a Rush and moves up 6. Motivated is 7. And Lasso can see them all from last horse position. Round in the turn, it's Count Mogambo, Mark's Hurt. Into the Fray, Sylvie Church are duking it out. Sylvie Church now takes over 3rd. Into the Fray is 4th. Simcoe 5th. Just a Russian is 6th. Motivated 7th. Lasso trails by about 10. On to the final turn. Count Mogambo for Noda, trying to fire in the front all the way. Zeroing in, Sylvie Church for the kill at 3 to 5. The chalk horse on the board. Into the Fray, comes back down on the inside 3rd. Just a Rush and Mark's Heart, 4th and 5th. Simcoe's headed 6th, Motivated 7. Lasso, last horse, here they come. Sylvie Church, we have a horse and rider down the top of the stretch. Down in front of the grandstand. Sylvie Church, Count Mogambo, it's those 2. Sylvie Church reaches up.
Race number 3 at Quinella. The final leg of the win 3. A $4,800 purse, 6 1/2 furlongs, a minute 19 and 2/5 seconds. It was Sylvie Charge, ridden by Brian Bochinski, paying $320 to win, $260 to place, $240 to show. Into the Fray, $330 to place, $260 to show. Count Mogambo, $320 to show. The Quinella paid $670 to win 3, returned $374.40.
Owned by Dinger Investment Limited, Dale Saunders, Crystal Meadows Farm, trained by Dale Saunders. Ridden by Brian Boczynski, number 2, Porcupine. Owned by Jim Juris of Pitcher Butte, trained by Gary Marks, in hand to Chris McGregor. The 3 horses, Tough Being Single. Owned by John Patrick, Red Ron Farms, trained by Red Smith, in hand to Jim Powell. Number 4, All My Rowdy Friends. Owned by his trainer, Floyd Arthur of Edmonton, ridden by jockey Scott Dahl. Running at the field, the 5-horse Senor Fleet, owned by Gene and Terry Armstrong, trained by Gene Armstrong, ridden by Perry Winters. The field of 5 for the 4th, running 6 furlongs for $3,400. Post time's in 7 minutes. They're at the post. And they're off in the 4th. 3 of them duking it out. Down on the inside, Boczynski sends Dark Numbers. Dark Numbers, Porcupine, Tough Being Single. Shove wide going into the turn. All My Rowdy Friends is 4th. Senor Fleet trails by about 8. Round in the turn on the head end. The Dark Numbers shows the way. Porcupine stalks him. Tough Being Single finds it tough on the outside. Down on the inside, All My Rowdy Friends is in heavy traffic behind a wall of horseflesh. Getting into it 5th, Senor Fleet gets the wake-up call. On down the backside to the final turn. Dark Numbers, Tough Being Single. Down on the inside, All My Rowdy Friends is jamming through. Here he comes. Dark Numbers, All My Rowdy Friends. Senor Fleet grabs 3rd on the outside. Porcupine, Tough Being Single backing out of it. Here they come. Dark Numbers, All My Rowdy Friends closing in. It's those 2. Dark Numbers, All My Rowdy Friends in front.
Race number 4, a daily double and an exactor. A $3,400 purse, a minute 13 3/5 seconds over 6 furlongs. Scott Dahl rode All My Rowdy Friends for the victory, paid $693, 42.60. Dark Numbers, 410 and 260. Porcupine, $350 to show. The exactor paid $20.60.
Introducing the field of 6 for the 5th. An exactor the second half of the double. Number 1 is Stop Check, owned by Robbins Racing Stable, trained by Don Gilkison, ridden by Richard Ziegler. 2 horses, Won the World, owned by Gail Henry. Westmore Stable, trained by Gail Henry, ridden by jockey Chris McGregor. The 3 horses, Jiffy Jimmy J, owned by Red Diamond Stable in Calgary, trained by Ira Donald, in hand to Jim Powell. Number 4, Antarctic Storm, is owned by B&H Sue, D. Huang of Edmonton, trained by Tom Wong, ridden by Perry Winters. Number 5 is Capalure, owned by Ken Bell, trained by Ken Bell, ridden by Real Simard. The 6th horse, Cannons on a Roll, is owned by O. Painetto. Kenny Forbes, trained by John Flynn, ridden by Robert Noda. Field of 6 for the 5th, running 1 mile for $6,700. They'll face the gate in 6 minutes' time. They're at the post. And they're off in the 5th. Between horses, Jiffy Jimmy J is reaching up and clearing for the front. Stop Check is 2nd. Cannons on a Roll right up there early is 3rd. 4th down to the inside is Antarctic Storm. Capalure's 5 back in 5. And the early trailer by about 10 has Won the World. Down in front of the grandstand, the battle is for the front. Jiffy Jimmy J headed by himself, but now down on the inside, Stop Check is pressing. It's those 2 in a head bobbing duel. Laying off the pace by length and a half. 3rd is Antarctic Storm. Cannons on a Roll, trying to find a good spot out from the inside. He's 4th horse into the turn. Capalure is about 8 back 5th. And about 12 off, Won the World. Not interested. They're halfway home. 48-3 off a quarter, 24-1. And now 4 of them will join up. Stop Check, Jiffy Jimmy J, Antarctic Storm. Cannons on a Roll is widest of all down the backside. A wave of 4. Down on the inside, Stop Check is up to the challenge. Jiffy Jimmy J gave it up. Cannons on a Roll, 3rd now, 2nd in, continuing to improve. Stop Check, Cannons on a Roll, steadily closing. Out of the backfield with a big move is Capalure, up to be 3rd, and he's closing in. Down the stretch for the second half of the double. Stop Check, Cannons on a Roll trying to reach. Capalure is coming strongest of all. Stop Check, Capalure. Stop Check in front.
Race number 5, an exact door in the second half of the Daily Double. A $6,700 purse, a minute 42 2/5 seconds for 1 mile. Richard Ziegler rode stop check to the win, 19:10, 7:10, and 3:70. Kapalua, $3.90 to place and $2.90 to show. It was Cannons on a Roll, paying $3.20 to show. The exact door paid $54. The Daily Double paid $44.90.
Introducing the field of 8s. For the 6, number 1 is Chem Page, owned by Ian M. Page, Viking Stable, trained by John Petrowski, ridden by Mike Kwong. The 2 horses, Honey Blush, owned by Ira Donald, L. Carter, T. and J. Griffiths, H. Wilbur, C. Robertson, S. McConnell, trained by Ira Donald, ridden by Rick Stevens. The 3 is H.P. Shady Lady, owned by Harvey Poffenroth of Calgary, trained by Darrell Hartley, ridden by Kathy Milan. Number 4, Crocodile Tears, is owned by R. Swist of St. Albert, trained by Rick Hedge, ridden by Riel Simard. Number 5, Fashion Isle, is owned by Red Ron Farms of Gibbons, trained by Red Smith, in hand to Brian Boczynski. Number 6, Cherry Victory, owned by Teresa and Leonard Edelman, trained by George Edelman, ridden by Ronnie Blinston. Number 7 is Alberta's Child, owned by Don Buchanan, B.M. Tar, trained by Fred Jones, ridden by Perry Winters. The 8 horse is CC Fly, owned by C. Christensen at Calgary, trained by Ollie Rosette, in hand to jockey Richard Ziegler. The field of 8 for the 6, running 6.5 furlongs for $3,100. Post times in 8 minutes. They're at the post. And they're off in the 6th. Field of 8, 3-year-old fillies to do battle. And a big wave comes onto the track. Up on the outside, gunning for the front. Cherry Victory. TC Fly. Crocodile Tears heads them down on the inside. Fashion Isle right up there battling fourth. Alberta's Child is 5th going into the turn. Chem Page is 6th. HP Shady Lady underway 7th. Honey Blush is last horse. Crocodile Tears came through for Samar down on the inside to go to the front. 22. Crocodile Tears. Cherry Victory is 2nd. TC Fly 3rd. Down on the inside, Fashion Isle needs room 4th. Kicking in 5th. Alberta's Child. HP Shady Lady. Up on the outside is 6th horse and closing in. To the final turn, Crocodile Tears just whipped open 2 on them. Alberta's Child doesn't give it up. On she comes. Between horses TC Fly. Wide round in the turn, HP Shady Lady. There's a wave of 4 duking it up with 3rd. On the front end, Crocodile Tears. Alberta's Child again with a surge. Crocodile Tears. Alberta's Child. Down on the inside, needing room is Fashion Isle. Crocodile Tears. The battles for 2nd. Crocodile Tears goes all the way.
Race number 6, Quinella and Win 4. A purse of $3,100, a minute 21 2/5 seconds, over 6.5 furlongs. Rail Samard took Crocodile Tears to the winner's circle, paid $19.30, $11.70, and $7.60. Alberta's Child, $8.90 and $8.60. Fashion Isle in 3rd, $3.90 to show. The Quinella paid $92.60.
Number 2 has been scratched. Number 3 is Il Perot, owned by Robert and Jean McKenzie, trained by Red McKenzie, ridden by jockey Chris McGregor. Number 4 is Rambling Vixen, owned by Pamela and Rod Heggie. David Kay and Robert Reed, trained by Rod Heggie, in hand to Jim Powell. Number 5, Color Me Shady, owned by her trainer Alvin Clemenza Pinoca, ridden by Mike Kwong. Number 6 is Macho Barbs, owned by C&D Richardson at Calgary, trained by Pinky McDonald, ridden by jockey Scott Dahl. Number 7, Harbor Delight, owned by Viking Stable of Edmonton, trained by John Petrowski, ridden by Perry Winters. Rounding out the field, the 8-horse Storybook Hour, owned by H. Wegmuller, G. Cormac, J. Baker, trained by Clem St. Louis, ridden by Robert Noda. The field is 7 for the 7th, running 6.5 furlongs for $3,900. Post times in 7 minutes. They're at the post. And they're off in the 7th, an exactor feature. Down on the inside, the front-running specialist, Virginia Regent, going the lead. Color Me Shady between. Macho Barbs doesn't take back. Right down the center of the track she comes, and to her outside is Harbor Delight. Virginia Regent. Down on the inside, Macho Barbs between. Harbor Delight is widest of all. 3rd into the turn, Color Me Shady 4th. Rambling Vixen is 5th. Storybook Hour is 6th. Last horse out of the turn is Il Perot. Quarter 22-2. Virginia Regent down on the inside. Harbor Delight is hounding her from the outside. It's those 2.